On episode 7 of ZATIMA entitled Losing It, it all goes down. We're definitely going to spend the entire episode looking for Jeremiah. Zach goes to the hood. He asks his friends, where's Jeremiah? And then he also asks Fatima, did Jeremiah put his hands on you? Fatima's like, no, Zach, no, Zach, no. No. And anyway, y'all, I'm just saying, Fatima been doing a good job at lying to Zach, and Zach is not falling for it. We finally see Bryce as well as Angela, and they're finally coming to a mutual agreement that they are going to be friends. She just can't be his lover. So outside of Zach's home, we see Preston. And Preston, of course, is being approached by Deja. Deja is trying her best to flirt with Preston to get his attention. However, Preston is like, why are you like this? Like, do you really have to be this way? This is not you. You're not in reality the whole flirtatious. She's like, yes, I am. I'm Deja. I'm just Deja. But he says to her, you're just doing way too much. Like, he's letting her know, look, I see you. You're beautiful and all, but you're just doing too much. All this extra flirtatiousness, the disgusting way that you speak, you do not have to be this way. You don't have to talk that way. You don't have to act that way. Just really, truly be yourself, and you will probably get more than what you think. So Bryce pulls up, and he's there at Zach's home as well. Now, everybody treats Bryce like bananas, garbage, and all that other stuff, but she's like, Bryce, hurry up and move your car. I got company coming. But keep in mind, she just got through talking nice, trying her best to talk nice to Preston. So again, the reason Preston is at Zach's house is he's waiting for Zach. Like, Preston is that guy that will pull up, don't call before he comes. He just pops up over, out the blue, literally. Shout out to Outcast. But that's just what he does. And he stands there. He's patient and patient and patient. He's telling Bryce, I've been waiting for about an hour, waiting for Zach to pull up, and he has yet to come home. And so Bryce is like, well, can I stand out here with you? He's like, okay, cool. There's a drink that she is giving that Deja gives to him, and he's like, nah, I'm not gonna drink that, but there's something in the back that you can actually drink, to Bryce. So we see Jeremiah, we see him pulling up. Everybody's looking for Jeremiah, everybody's looking for Zach, trying to keep Zach and Jeremiah from seeing each other. Nathan and Belinda Messy Self lets Jeremiah know, hey, you need to hide, bro. You need to hide because Zach is out on the lookout for you. Now, Zach is not being that friend because everybody has lied to him, or so he thinks. Everybody is lying to him and holding things against him. At this point, Zach, you need to be on the phone calling your therapist because the aggression and the anger that you have within yourself is just a little bit too much, bro. You need to go talk to the therapist before you end up back in prison. So he finally asks ZATIMA, and she tells him everything that happens, that her and Jeremiah got into a little bit of a scuffle. And Zach is like, so are there any bruises? And she's like, no. And then he says, Fatima, I know there's some bruises. Are there some bruises? And so she says, yeah. And then he says, is it because of is that why you got all that makeup on? Because apparently Fatima doesn't, wear a lot of makeup, but she's tracked Zach, and she's using that location thing, share my location. So she knows where Zach is at all times. But before Zach leaves the conversation, he turns his location off to let her know, you don't have to worry about following me because you won't be able to find me. So the episode is absolutely crazy. We're also going to find out that Jeremiah is going to be taken over to Belinda's home. So, of course, Belinda doesn't want him there, but she doesn't not allow it to happen. So anyway, y'all, that was pretty much the end of the episode 7, entitled Losing It. Make sure you guys are locked in for episode 8's recap. I will be back. Make sure you all are locked in, and I am going to give you guys the final recap for episode 8. Okay. All right, y'all, that's about it. Thank you for rocking with your girl, and I'll be back. Stay ruthless.